Hearing these kind of stats as a parent to a girl child, hearing that an estimated 21 million girls throughout Africa between the ages of 15 and 19 are getting pregnant, and 12 million of them are actually giving birth each and every year. The stats keeps rising, and we have no idea how it is that we can stop this, because if we did, we would have done something by now. So that being said, the question that is in front of us is essentially, what is it that we're doing wrong? What is it that we're not saying to our kids? What conversation are we not having as parents? Because I'll have to say, like as a father to a girl child myself, I'm terrified at the thought of there might just be something that that skips you, that you kind of just
Of
you're not
course.
understanding or you're not seeing. You're focusing way too much on trying to be the cool dad, on trying to be, I don't know, the dad that understands what it is that you're going through, social media, bullying, all of that. There's a whole lot of
Yeah.
things that are going on right now.
Yeah.
But we're missing something very simple, if you will, because these kids are out there just having sex.
Ish.
They're having sex and they're having kids, and kids which are at the end of the day going to be raised by us as parents.
Yeah, they're kids. I mean, what a 10-year-old, what is a 10-year-old going to do with a child?
You know?
First thing, they're not done with school. Second thing, you must take care of that child, right?
The first stats came out last, when was it?
Is it 2 weeks, 3 weeks back?
Yeah, when the first stats came out, I mean, I looked at them, I cringed, and just like so many other parents, I'm sure, it was like, hey, it's not my kid who's pregnant.
Wait, see, whether we like it or not, and maybe you are affected directly or indirectly. Fact of the matter is, we have a challenge, and we don't talk. Unfortunately for
So
us.
what is the conversation that we're supposed to be having with our kids, with us, with parents? What conversation should we be having?
We should all start talking. I should be able to say go go ena vibe. You know what? I see girl wa ga gore o kare. I don't care if I'm called nosy. Gore no. Why did Auntie Kenole tell you this? You can tell your child that I told you that I saw her doing 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm trying to say? So now, matsatsinyana, you see ngwana ira dilo, and you don't even go to them and say, we ira eng, because that's how the society is normalizing gore. It's normal for kids gore. They should go out and, do the deeds.
I'm just thinking, okay, we don't even approach the kids. I mean, back in the day, how it was when an elder saw you doing wrong, whether they knew you or not, they would put you in line.
Exactly.
Right? So,
and le wena o tlhabiwa ke kgala, gore, oh my gosh, ke bone ke mamang and this guy is touching me or whatever, but kids today, they don't even they'll even kiss each other, ba tla romansana mo pele ga gago o utlwa.
and there are videos doing the rounds. Like, we see this. We see these videos doing rounds. We see these videos of kids, like, out there doing whatever it is they feel entitled to do because they've got rights and what have you. And they make videos of it, and all we do is, well, that's one.
You must understand another thing ke gore re tshaba bana ba rona. We do funny things in front of our kids. So ngwana ha ira something o tshaba go mora or no, because you've started doing things in front of them. So we've got so many things really. But I think as a parent who might have a child o ileng gore o na le ngwana gona no already, let's try to be honest with ourselves first. Gore ngwana ha na simolla a ira yana, what did I do? Do you understand? I mean, it's hard conversations to have, but they need whether we like it or not. Our parents ba bang ne ba sa buile rona. But does it mean that you're not going to talk to your child because maybe your mom couldn't address certain issues? Luena, are you not going to? Yeah,
we kind of do know what's
exactly.
Wrong and what's right.
Do you understand? Just because your mom didn't talk to you, does it mean that when you are not going to talk to your child, even if you see your child had it right?
By the way, the producer of Middays, Kinole, this is the one we chatted
Yeah.
with. As a mother, to a girl child as well, of these
And a
ages,
boy, because my son is 10, and we don't know what these kids, like these girls, who they're having sex with. And you cannot just assume. Yes, other cases we see that, hey, maybe uncle or...
Yeah, I do think that that's a conversation that we're not having. Like, we're not addressing the boy child. We're not saying, it's almost like whatever it is that he does, he is going to do it anyway. So yeah,
Let him, ne?
Let him. Meanwhile, the best person to understand and have a conversation on the same level with the girl child is the boy child.
Yeah.
But if they're not saying anything that makes sense, it means they're both destined for disaster anyway.
Yo.
So we can't exactly be paying attention to one and neglecting the other.
The other, yeah.
Because somehow they meet somewhere and they have these conversations
exactly
on a level where they understand each other.
I think we should take a conscious decision as baholo, as community, ne? Wherever you are, you should start looking around and seeing the kids, baba tshelang lwena, where do you start with them? Because we need to start talking. If we don't, then we know our generations to come, I don't know, as soon as they're ready to produce kids.
Freaks me out. Hey.
like 10 years.
Like how it really freaks me out. Like every time when I read these stats and in as much as I never wanted to talk about it before.
I know you are avoiding it, yes. And I said to you, you cannot do that.
I feel that we do need to start having a conversation about this.
Yeah.
The only problem perhaps is, just like many other parents, I have no idea where it is to start. Like, where is it that I'm going to sit my 13-year-old daughter down and say, what am I saying to her?
Something.
What exactly is it that I'm going to tell her? To a level where she can understand that, let's focus first on you. Let's make sure that you're okay, you're grown, you're an adult, you've achieved what it is that you want to achieve before we start thinking about sex. Because clearly saying don't have sex is not something that works. It didn't work with us.
Exactly. The more you say don't, the more they want to do it.
So you're not going to say to them, let's not have sex.
Yeah.
So what is it that we need to be saying? Man, if you have some insights on the 0762602815, whatever it is that you have to say, let's just start saying something.
Anything. Anything, something,